Hello everybody, welcome back to INSANEBRIT Gaming. I'm the INSANEBRIT, and this is a vlog for, I can just check the November 19th, well, November, whatever. Normally I do this about November, on the 10th day. I've got a funny story to share with you guys, but I'll leave that towards the end because I want to have an update on the channel, what's been happening, why I've made some changes, and it's not happened on purpose. It's just generally happened, and I think it's better this way, and I'm going to tell you why. But before I get into that, I know you guys like the personal vlogs and stuff like that or whatever, and I don't really do a lot of personal vlogs, but I do have a funny story for you guys. But like I said, I leave it till the end, but I want to talk about various things before I get to that in the typical update video. So first and foremost, thank you to everybody who has subscribed to me. I've gained 30-40 subscribers over the last month overall, I think. Thank you for your support, whether it be food, gaming, whatever. It doesn't matter why you're here. Even if it's just for the FIFA simulations, thank you so much for your support, if you're a Chelsea fan or not, and just like to see FIFA. Also, I will be talking about FIFA. I left out my notes that I wanted to talk about. So first and foremost, welcome to the channel if you are brand new here, and I want to tell you how things work quickly before, and I want to throw in a few plugs and stuff like that about other aspects of the channel. So first and foremost, it's 5 days a week, Monday to Friday. Again, one video, an hour video of gameplay of the current game I'm playing, whether it be open world or not. It will be 1 hour long on average, about 50 minutes to an hour. 5 days a week. On a Saturday, it will be a food review often, and then I include a goal of the week, saying a goal I scored on FIFA or something like that. There's a whole playlist of them. For a specific game in FIFA 19, and then on a Sunday there will be a FIFA simulation of Chelsea versus whether they got in the Premier League or Cup or whatever it may be, as long as I can film it that day. If I can't, I'll film it on the Monday, upload it Monday, and then release it Monday, so you'll get an extra video on the Monday of a FIFA simulation. And if I can't do on FIFA on Sunday, if I can't don't do a FIFA video, I'll do an unboxing of a Japanese anime, because I'm into anime, so hence I've got a load of them behind me. So yeah, I always try to include 1 or 2 of those a month if I can, but anime is very spacious, and it doesn't come out as much as you think. You wait months, years sometimes for stuff to come out, so it's not always consistent, but I do anime unboxings on this channel, and I review them as well. So I try not to spoil it, but you'll get a little summary or narrative of the anime and what I thought of it in the unboxing, so don't forget to check them out. If you're looking for a specific playthrough that you've seen me post around a group or something, just go to completed playthroughs, scroll down to the bottom, and I'm sure you'll find the playthrough in its entirety there. So basically that's how the channel works. Also, if you're interested in supporting me, you can donate to me via PayPal. I'll go give your name a shout out, or do a food review specifically that you want me to do, as long as you pay for that particular product. As long as I can get it in my country and I'm happy to do it, just contact me via social media. So yeah, you can, or just donate in general to PayPal. The link is in the description below, as well as buying a t-shirt or whatever if you want something for your money in regards to a cup, merchandise, whatever. It's all there, so you can pour through those. Somebody in actual fact did buy a t-shirt of mine, I think, was it this month or just last month? And I didn't know about it until recently when I checked my account and I saw somebody had bought one. That's really, really cool. Get in touch with me, send me a picture, and I'll post it on my social media. It's up to you. I don't know who that person is. It doesn't tell me that much information. So guys, if you're interested in donating to me, link is in the description below for PayPal, and also you can buy merchandise as well. Now I've got that out of the way, I want to talk about what's been going on with the actual channel. Blah blah blah, hold on. So let's jump straight on in at food reviews, because I know that's one of the most popular things on my channel. Or the popular thing, yeah, I'm gonna go with that. FIFA and food, yeah. So yeah, been doing food reviews, trying to be a bit consistent, going one a week, regardless of what it is, trying to be semi-interesting. The food numbers have been dropping in general, but the subscriber count has been going up, which is kind of unusual. 40-50 people, and on average I'm getting about 100 views on average per video now in respects to the food reviews, and yesterday it dropped down to a measly 50-60 people. Maybe people ain't on, maybe they just watch it when they have time, but at the same time maybe they're not as interesting, and I get that. I completely understand that. I always said that some food reviews were going to be hit and miss. So one thing will be interesting one week, one won't be. So it just depends on how it is. I do want to do Burger King and stuff like that, but there's not one near me. I'm not really willing to travel X, Y, and Z place to go get it and then bring it back. It'd be cold and blah blah. It wouldn't be really a fair representation. So yeah, I'm a little bit picky in that respect. So I always try and find something a little bit different. So I may end up doing less, like one every 2 weeks. I don't know. I've got 85 of them or 90 of them now. I know you've seen every single one of them multiple times. At this point, people have told me there's nothing I can do about that, guys. You burn through them. You burn through them. But like I said, I've tried to remain consistent for you guys. But if they're not as popular anymore, I try and still do them for you guys, because you are a core fan base who when I went viral, are food people. I get that. But yes, they can be boring sometimes compared to other things that I do on the channel, etc., etc. When it comes to gaming, there's always something different on my channel. You're always going to be going into one universe and going to another universe, whether it be FIFA, whether it be Mafia 3, God of War, whatever it may be, as well. Anyway, so yeah, so food's going to be hit and miss. I hope to continue to do them, and I just hope you guys support and watch them. Hopefully you will and enjoy them. Like I said, unfortunately, you're not going to love every single one of them or be interested, and I'll try to do something a little bit different. Maybe sometimes it's just a product, the same product, but they put it in a different shape. It's a bunny rabbit or something. I don't know. It is what it is. I just try and find something that goes with a holiday theme, like Christmas or something like that. Anyway. Jesus Christ, I'm rambling on. So yeah, that covers pretty much food. I will do them, and I hope you continue to support them. So the next thing I've got to talk about is I'm going to jump straight on FIFA, okay? Because FIFA, the journey hasn't been a successful playthrough, even though I played it a week or two after it came out. Nobody's like massively jumped on it. I haven't got 400 people watching it or something. You know, it is what it is. Even just people just searching for it. Most of you probably have FIFA. Most of you have played it, or most of you ain't interested in it because it's FIFA at the end of the day. I'm not going to pick up casuals because, again, it's football. Not everybody's interested in football. You should be, but most people aren't. It is what it is. Well, in terms of, because they already own the game, as it were. So anyway, so maybe you're interested in FIFA simulations more than you are the journey. That's completely fine. I understand that. However, I will continue it this week, unfortunately, if you're not into it. It finishes this week, which is good. So Friday, you know, the last part will be there, and you'll see the epic conclusion to the Journey 19, and then there'll be no more Journey on my channel. You'll never see that FIFA again. All you'll see is the FIFA simulations, and again, they're once a week, so they're not going to really impede on the rest of my content. However, what I do want to start doing is I want to, in theory, at this point, I haven't done it, I might get around to it tomorrow, is start doing a road to the championship, and then do a road to the Premier League, and then I will maybe go to La Liga or whatever else. So this is really, really popular amongst FIFA fans. I'm a FIFA fan, so, and people want me to do this forever. I know people saying, do Ultimate Team, do Ultimate Team. I fucking hate Ultimate Team. It don't interest me one way or the other. They want money off of you. It's just shit. I don't like that. So I prefer my season mode. However, what I was thinking about doing is when I play the FIFA 19, the season mode, putting it on world class. I don't play on world class because I like to have fun with it. I play below that. So, you know, if I put it on world class, it's going to be a bitch. Right, so I'll go to the championship. I'll pick one of the 3 teams that went down last season. I don't know who they are, just for the guise of principle of it. So I'll get a chance to go back up into the Premier League, have a bit of a stronger squad, because I'm going to be putting it on world class. And then you'll see me go through that journey. I may win cups. I may get kicked out of cups early if I come across Manchester United or Chelsea at the beginning. I may not even make the fucking playoffs. I might be terrible at it. It's going to be a learning curve. I'm going to have to get used to it. You'll see me rage probably, or hear me rage rather. So that's just something I'm thinking about doing, and hopefully I'll get along with that after the journey ends this week. Hopefully I do week 1, week 2, and it'll be once a week video for about an hour maybe, depending on how long the games last, because I'm going to have to, because the difficulty's up, I'm going to have to up the timing of how I've got to play the game, so I have chances to come back and stuff if I'm down. Uh, you know, it is what it is. I'm not going to be able to win in 4 minutes or whatever, probably about 7 minutes or something. So who knows? I don't know. It just depends on how I decide to run that. 3 or 4 games a week, maybe, I think, in a 50-minute video, hour, I don't know. But again, that is an idea, and I'm playing with it, and hopefully I'll get on that, and I'll come up with that in in 1 week's time, maybe 2. So yeah, I think that'd be really interesting. And then after, if I make it to the championship or out the championship or whatever it is, at the end of that season, I will stop. I'll finish that and just go, well, that's done now. And I'll do another road to the Premier League where I'll become Chelsea, a different team, and you'll see how I play as that team. And then I go through that as well. And it'll be quite different because I'm a Chelsea fan, so I do things a little bit differently, and etc., and so forth going forward. Ideally, that's what I'm hoping to do. So that's FIFA 19. You'll get more FIFA just once a week, as well as the FIFA Sims. So that's 2 FIFA things. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. It is what it is. I'll release that probably on Mondays, I think, because I have to film them and stuff like that. It is what it is. What else is there to talk about? So that's FIFA basically done. And that is in completed playthroughs, by the way, or it will be this week. I don't know why the hell I just showed my bank card. I was just fiddling around with something in my hand. That sounded so wrong. So, upcoming playthroughs and the context, the format in which I've done. So basically, I'm playing an open world game at Mafia 3. Really good game, really enjoying the story, and it's gotten better as it's gone on. And I won't even lie, it just has. I've gotten better at the game, I've understood it. Don't like the fact that you get you have to keep paying for fucking ammo. You don't get enough money, and the graphics are a bit blasé, and there's not really to do in the universe in the open world segment of it, unlike GTA or whatever else. It's just one of those games. The story is where it's at, and I would definitely advise watching it or playing it, because it is good. If you're worried about GTA 5, like, oh, I completed that, I'm bored now, and you love open world in that respect in the city, go to Mafia 3, go to, not Watch Dogs, what's that other game? Sleeping Dogs. That's another game I advise you to go to as well. And also, I've got Sleeping Dogs on my channel as well, so if you're interested in that, go down to completed playthroughs and you'll see it. So, Sleeping Dogs, GTA, and now Mafia 3. So if you're interested in that, I know GTA is one of the most popular playthroughs that I got on my channel. People actually Google it for me. I've seen the thing, people Google Grand Theft Auto 5, INSANEBRIT. Anyway, so it's a long playthrough. About 25, 30 hours, 35 hours long, and I'm going to have to break that playthrough up. So what I've been doing is I've been going from FIFA and Mafia and going back and forth to break that up. So every week it's something interesting, and I'm going to continue that format as long as I can, as long as I stay ahead of the curve and stuff like that. Yeah, that's the way it's going to be. But also that means 3 games not completed at this point. Mafia 3. FIFA 19, which is going to be done this week, so I'm not really concerned with that, and Monster Hunter, 3 games. Now, every game I've played on this channel, I have completed, and I intend to complete Monster Hunter, and so I'm going to stick with those for the foreseeable future at this point. And now, don't get me wrong, I've only got about 10 hours left of Monster Hunter, I think, maybe a bit longer. But at the end of the day, that will be done and dusted. So after FIFA's done, I'm going to go back to Mafia next week, and then I will go to Monster Hunter, and we'll try and reach to a conclusion of that, and then after that I will be starting a brand new playthrough in God of War 3. Now, a lot of people are like, oh, why don't you play God of War 4, man? I haven't played any of the God of Wars, so I want to play God of War 3. It was on PSN for free, a good game. I've played an hour of it thus far. It's really enjoyable. I'm really loving it. It's a different type of game for me, so I'll be bouncing around to that as well, and trying to stay ahead of the curve. So basically, Mafia 3, FIFA, Monster Hunter, and then we're going to have on the channel God of War 3, and then I'm hoping to get to South Park, and I'm hoping to get to over the Christmas period, because this is going to take a while to get out all of those videos and stuff like that. I'm going to be having to play South Park and, you know, God of War and stuff like that, and then I want to have Gears of War 3, no, not Gears of War 3, Gears of War Judgment on my channel, but I hope you join me for the God of War 3. So the really interesting, good playthroughs coming up, to be honest with you. Things that I haven't played. I'm still working for a backlog of stuff that I wanted to play. you know, Wolfenstein. Also, I want to go to open world games as well, a few of those that I haven't gotten around to. Far Cry, I'm a big fan of that. I've got to play that coming up, or at some point. I've got Assassin's Creed. So I'm going to be trying to break up the games that I'm playing with open world and other games. So, like, just say God of War is an open world, and then you got a Far Cry that is. You see what I mean? I'll try and do two types of games and try and switch them around every week. In theory, as long as I can stay ahead of the curve and stay on top of this recording stuff, because I don't get a lot of time to record. So it is one of those things. But that's my problem, not yours, at the end of the day. And I hope to keep that going as long as I can thus far. You know what I mean? So yeah, that pretty much covers the playthroughs and stuff. Also, I have an unboxing of an anime coming up. I don't know when. I'll release it at some point. What else is there to talk about? Christmas is coming up, so don't forget to get your shopping in and everything, your gifts and stuff like that. I've already done mine for when it comes to buying people stuff, and I've got to buy myself shit, you know, I mean, some games, some anime. I'll probably share that over December period or just after. So there'll be even Christmas. There'll be content on Christmas Day. I won't even lie, man. I don't know. I don't have anything special planned for Christmas in respects of vlogging or anything like that. I'm just, yeah, I don't really know. There's not too much to say in that. You know what I mean? Here's my Christmas dinner. Blah blah blah. Probably post a picture on Instagram. That's about it, you know what I mean? I don't know. I'll try and find more Christmas foods and stuff like that, trying to be a little bit more interesting, whatever it may be. I don't know. It is what it is when it comes to food, but like I said, it's a bit festive and stuff. I know people are giving me recommendations and stuff like that, but I don't always get to them. I'm quite lazy in that respect because it's not a key part of my channel. I do them sparingly, and I do them for you. I was supposed to be doing a curry as well, hot curry, and I never got around to it. Or I tried ordering it, and it wouldn't let me order it. I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe I've got to go in the store. So yeah, a funny story. I think this is the last thing I'm going to talk about. I can't actually think of too much else to talk about, really. I don't know. I think I've pretty much updated you on everything on the upcoming situation. But finally, I want to talk about a personal story that happened to me. A funny, well, I didn't really ask them if I should talk about it. I'm not going to name them by name or anything like that. It's irrelevant. But I was sending a picture to someone, and guys are guys. They send certain pictures to girls and everything else. And at this particular, for whatever reason, on my phone, there was a picture of me. And basically, I was sending this person, who was a girl, by the way, thank God, not my friend, like one of my male friends. I sent her a picture of something, like, I don't know what it was. It was a genuine conversation about something, a random conversation, and, you know, like you do, talking random stuff. And all of a sudden, I clicked on a pitch, and I sent it. And I'm doing so, I have big fingers, right? I just do. These iPhones and everything are better, but I just clicked the send button. And under the send button, or something or other, was a file or something, and I sent, basically, a dick pic. Yeah, I sent her a dick pic. Now, she was cool about it and everything. She was kind of pissed off, but she said, "Why did I send that? Blah, blah, blah." And I'm like, I didn't fucking mean to, you know what I mean? And I didn't mean to. Now, normally I wouldn't have a problem doing this, but if anything, my major problem with sending it, even though it was by accident, and it was under my thumb, I didn't see it or whatever, you know what I mean? You know, I didn't see what was, you know, I just clicked the send button, didn't know it tapped to send 2 pictures or whatever. I just thought, man, what a crappy picture. I should have sent her a better one. I was almost like, do you know what? I want to send a different one, because that wasn't, you know, I'm not happy with that one. I didn't, but you know what I mean? I was like, shit. I didn't mind sending a dick pic, but not that particular picture. I wasn't very happy with. I was like, nah, come on. But yeah, that's a funny story I just wanted to share with you. Yeah, so be warned about sending dick pictures, and when you're sending them on your phones, make sure you click the right one. You might accidentally send one to somebody who you don't want to. Like I said, I didn't care about sending one. It was just the fact that I was sending not a very good one, I felt, and you know what I mean. It is what it is, but that's what guys do. So I thought I'd share that funny story with you. You know, it is what it is. So just be warned about that in the future, and I have to warn myself as well. Deleting pictures and stuff if you're going to do stuff like that, sending pictures to girls and God knows what. But yeah, I thought I'd share that. This has been November's update. I don't know if I probably will do one in December, just wishing everyone a Merry Christmas, and stuff like that. And then I'll have my mystery unboxings as well. I'll talk about that as well. Basically, the mystery unboxings, I'll have a present from 1 or 2 people who are my friends or whatever, and I basically don't know what they've got me, so it's random. My reaction might be, this is fucking terrible. It might be the best thing ever. I don't know. Hopefully I don't get double gifts or something like that, like 2 games or something that are the same. That'd kind of be sucky. I might do 2 separate videos for that. I mean, I could do them in one video, you know, but at the same time, I don't want to be like, oh, one present's better than the other. Who do I prefer? It's not like that. It's never like that. Not to me. So I'd rather do 2 videos and just release one on one day, one on the next day, and or whatever. Or maybe even both at the same time. I don't know. It depends on how I work it. But I don't like the idea of comparing 2 gifts. Either way, it's a mystery gift, and I'm appreciative of whatever I get from anyone anyway, whether it be gaming, anime, etc., etc. So yeah, that's going to be interesting. But yeah, I'll talk about. I'll be getting games obviously for Christmas and stuff like that. But again, I've got all the backlog that I've just talked about and stuff like that to put out there. Halo 3 as well at some point. I have to get around back into the Halo series. I've just played Halo 2, which went a very successful playthrough, and it was fun to play more than it is to watch, I felt. But it is there anyway. But anyway, guys, I talked about me sending a dick pitch, my mistake. I've talked about mystery unboxings that are going to be coming up in December. I've talked about my playthroughs, how the channel works. There isn't a lot of these videos, I'll be honest with you, the vlogs, I won't even lie, in respects to, you know, my personal things or anything like that. Because it's just, there's not a lot to say. You know, what do? Oh, I played this game today or that game. Not too much happening there, you know what I mean? So that's why I rarely do them in that respect. But anyway, guys, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Links for all of this is in the description below. If you want to donate to me, PayPal, buy a t-shirt, it's up to you. And I can shout your name out, depending, just tell me who you are and everything else. Or even your YouTube channel, I'll shout that out, I don't mind doing that. Contact me via social media or whatever. And I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching.